Hello students and welcome to grade 10. I hope you all are doing well. Today we will begin with the first topic in English, and that is a poem written by Rabindranath Tagore. He became the first non-European to win the first Nobel Prize in Literature in 1913. The name of the poem is Where the Mind is Without Fear. This poem was originally composed in Bengali and later Tagore himself translated it into English. In this poem, Tagore appeals to God for political, social, educational and economic freedom of India. Students, now let us first read the poem together. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. Now, students, let's understand in detail what the poet is trying to convey through this poem. So, students, this poem is a kind of prayer where the poet says that his nation and his countrymen would hold their mind free from any kind of fear. He prays to God for free education. He also wants his countrymen to get rid of narrow domestic walls. So students, what do you understand by it? It means that he wants his country without any divisions made by religion, caste, class and color. He wants people to be open-minded, honest and sincere. Now students, look at the 6th line, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection. What do you understand by tireless striving stretches its arm? It means continuous efforts and struggle to achieve a goal. In the above line, the poet wants his fellow citizens to work hard and move towards perfection. In the 7th line, he wants all the citizens to give up old traditional rituals and customs which come in the way of a nation's progress, like superstitions, blind faith, etc. He compares reason or logical thinking to a clear stream. And in the 8th line, he compares dead habits or superstitious beliefs to a dreary desert. In short, he tells that people should think logically or rationally and should not believe in superstitions. In the 9th and the 10th line, the poet wants his fellow citizens to lead their lives forward by the grace of God into an ever-widening thought and action. That means that the people of the country should lead their lives open-mindedly and overcome the narrowness of their minds. In the final line, the poet addresses God as his Father. He asks him to awaken his country into such a heaven of freedom where we get all our freedom. Okay, students, by this we end with the explanation of the poem. Now, let's revise it again in short. The poet prays that our country becomes a free nation where we get free education, where our mind is free from various types of fear, from caste, class, color, etc., and also wants us to broaden our outlook. So, the poet wants to achieve such kind of freedom. So, students, I would ask you to read the poem again and understand it better and try to write it down with the poem's appreciation. I will meet you again in the next video.